What up, Geeky Fight MMA here. I'm quarantining myself in Oklahoma. It's fucking hot right now. No longer in Minnesota at the moment. So thank God. It's snowing over there. Yeah, today I'm gonna be going over what's the possible outcomes of Geathje versus Khabib. And this gotta be Khabib's fight shit in a while. I don't know, like the Poirier fight was like last year. Can't remember when, around there. But yeah, Geathje coming off Poirier rear naked choke and Conor rear naked choke. Geathje coming off of his last two were dominating performance by Tony Ferguson against Tony Ferguson, and knockout over Cowboy, I believe, or was it Barboza? One of those guys. It was Cowboy or Barboza, I forgot which one, but those were like his last three. Geathje pulled the upset. He's a completely different fighter. Can't judge how he's gonna be now, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting watching Khabib wrestle a guy like Geathje and watching Geathje defend takedowns like Khabib. It's an interesting matchup. I don't think Khabib has fought anybody with the wrestling pedigree of Geathje, and I don't think Geathje has fought a wrestler like Khabib, or like just a wrestler in general in the UFC. I went and watched a little bit of his one of his fights at the PFL, and where he kind of wrestled a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna be favoring Khabib, like, and that obviously in the wrestling department, but like, I don't know, that guy had Geathje in position for a while, and like, if that was a Khabib, it would have been pretty bad. And watching Geathje get on top of the guy was like, is he like? It looked like he had no idea of the jiu-jitsu game. So like, you know, if it gets to the ground, like, because, you know, you don't know, I don't know if Geathje is just stalling on top just so he could stand back up, but like, it looked like once Geathje got on top of the dude, he just stood there and almost did nothing and just lay on top of the guy until the rest stayed up. So it's like, you know, once it gets to the ground, how is the jiu-jitsu gonna work? I want to know that too. And like, can Geathje get unscrewed, like he scrambled back up? That's an interesting part. Geathje's obviously gotta be looking to knock Khabib out. Leg kicks. He said he's just got to throw 4 kicks, and you know, if he could land 4 kicks in the 3rd round, the fight is his. Like, he didn't say it like that, but like, assuming that those leg kicks work, he just needs to land it within the 3rd round, and then, you know, he can win the decision, according if it goes the way like that. But, you know, there's many ways how this could go out. Khabib could just take him down, submit him in the early 2 rounds. Geathje could catch Khabib anytime, obviously. But, you know, if it's going to the decision, I'm going to be leaning towards Khabib. This fight most likely going to be going to the later rounds. Khabib, the guy looks like, you know, he's not comfortable when he gets hit. Like, he's very flinchy and has a lot of bad habits on the feet when he a lot of bad respondings to when he's getting hit. like very flinchy, bad positioning, and yeah, that like Khabib, like, but then like one thing I give to him, like, he looks awkward and looks like it doesn't look pretty, but hey, it works. Like his footwork look kind of sloppy and ugly, but he outmaneuvered McGregor. He was being the matador, and he is circling around, and a lot of that could also be like with the fear of the takedown, so like they pressure him with caution, and that allows him to like outmaneuver them, like, and then like his eyes, he has, for like defensive fundamentals, he has really good eyes. Like his eyes is always on the person, even when they're like flinching and looks bad. Like the Poirier fight, his eyes was on Poirier the whole time, and didn't look pretty, but hey, it worked. I mean, he got clipped, but like a lot of that was also due to Poirier. Khabib's fighter aura just affected Poirier, and like his Poirier was freezing up. Like you could tell he was loading, and it was so slow. So like that was partially due to why Khabib got away too, because Poirier like tensed up and he froze. And yeah, you saw that hands dropping down. Anybody would have saw that miles away, and any other striker would counter Poirier clean. The way he dropped his hands and like froze up and started chasing a beat like that. But yeah, he doesn't have the most prettier stuff, but he never got like outscored badly, or like, like he's been clipped, but I think that's more due to like his reactions. And yeah, I mean, yeah, he's probably been hurt, but I don't think he was anywhere near getting knocked the fuck out. Pretty tough, obviously, rarely gets hit, so obviously he doesn't have a lot of tear. Don't know about what his practice is like, but assuming that he doesn't like eat too much punishment in the sparring room, he should be pretty durable still, and I'm leaning towards that. Khabib's got to try to take Justin down, and the interesting part is this is how Justin can win decision. People think like if it goes to decision, Khabib takes you down the first 2 rounds. Khabib might dominate Justin, take him down the first 2 rounds, but if he starts to slow down on the 3rd round, Justin can win the 3rd round. Like if the 3rd round's like Khabib McGregor, he's in trouble, because Justin, like, he will march you down. And if Khabib gets tired in the 3rd round, if he's more exhausted than Justin, good luck. He's got to give him hell. And yeah, Khabib cannot afford to make the 3rd round like the McGregor 3rd round, because yeah, Justin will like start giving him hell if that ever happens. And it's very likely the 4th and 5th will be pretty similar. Khabib, though, he's like very, he's super quick guy. Like, he's very quick. It's just, it doesn't look that way because he's very stiff, and like he's very awkward and clumsy-ish on the feet. But man, it gets also, like I said, like the reason why I said it's also like effective is why he's effective on the feet is because he gets by with his supreme athletic abilities. Strong guy and very fast. Just he doesn't have that fluidity, and it makes him look slower than he actually is. So, you know, he could catch Geathje off guard, and it's not the hardest shots that puts you away. It's the shots you don't see coming, and when you're super fast, sometimes you don't see those shots coming, and it clips you, and it can wobble you. You know, just watching the way Khabib took Justin down, those were like quick takedowns, and that fight was, I think, the best he showed MMA wrestling when he fought Dustin. He just like boom, like he mixed it up in the feet and got Dustin to cover up, and he shot down. Like he didn't just like panic shoot or whatever he did in the past. Like he actually set up with his hands, and yeah, it'd be interesting. So like, can Geathje keep it up on the feet on the early rounds and force Khabib to kickbox? How do you guys think Khabib will do if that happens? Will Khabib be able to point Geathje with his supreme speed? Will his speed be enough, and will that threat of the takedown be enough to help Khabib on the feet? And how will Khabib respond to getting his leg kicked? Because whether he takes Justin down or not, he's gonna get kicked to the leg. And Justin, best kicker in the game. He he outkicked Barboza before he started pressuring him, and started to use the hands. And you know, at that time, I thought Barboza was the best kicker up until he fought Geathje, and Geathje outkicked Barboza, and before he started using the hands. So it's like, Jesus, the guy has probably the best kick, and can he use, how effective is his footwork? Because like, I don't know how this is I don't know how Justin's gonna do it. Is he gonna be a matador against Khabib, or he's gonna pressure Khabib? And if he pressures this Khabib, can he pressure him in a way where he's not there to be taken down off a reactive shot? You know, that's the thing too. Like, I don't know how is Justin gonna approach this fight, because he was a matador against Tony, but Tony was chasing him down with shots. Khabib he's not gonna do that unless he's forced to. And yeah, you know, we already seen how Khabib dealt with Conor pressuring him, but how's he gonna deal with Geathje, who's also a kick heavy fighter? And those calf kicks, you know, like, they're harder to take down. Getting kicked, you know, like a calf kick versus a leg kick on the thigh above the knee, those are two different ranges, and you know, the calf kicks are farther away, so that'd be harder to take him down. Can Khabib counter the kicks and take him down? Will he get clipped with a knee, kind of like Marias and Aljamain Sterling? What will happen? What do you guys think will happen? And what do you think is gonna happen after this fight? Do you think it's gonna be a Geathje versus Khabib 2 if Geathje wins? Or do you think it's gonna be Khabib, GSP, Khabib, Conor? I'll make another video about the Conor thing. Tell me what your thoughts on who's gonna win this and how. You know, Justin, obviously, it's most likely gotta be a knockout, or like I said, if Khabib slows down within round 3, Justin Geathje can take that to the decision and win on scorecards like that too. Or who knows, you know, he could also knock Justin out, because Justin's been in a lot of wars and very tough, durable guy, but you never know. Like, there's a sparring clip of him getting dropped with a head kick, and like all those wars, like, you never know. Because, like, imagine all the wars outside of the fight. Most of the damage is done in sparring. And you take most of your shots in sparring. You know, you have more rounds in sparring than you do in an actual fight. So, Geathje's chin hold out too. That's the thing. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of how this fight will end. I'm probably gonna say Khabib submission, later rounds. That's just my pick. Yeah. Peace out.